Deandre Moore Jr. has decided to decommit from the University of Oklahoma, and we got to talk about it because this one stings a little bit. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. So Deandre Moore Jr. has decided to decommit from the University of Oklahoma and reopen up his commitment. He is a 4-star wide receiver in the in the 247 Sports rankings and is a 5-star wide receiver in the ESPN 300 rankings, along with the number 1 wide receiver in their 2023 class. It is very important to note that he is teammates with Malachi Nelson and Makai Lemon, who were originally committed to University of Oklahoma and decommitted and then committed to USC after the departure of Lincoln Riley. So I would fully expect for him to make that same change, but regardless, he is probably looking at just reevaluating his commitment, or, again, he is looking at following his teammates out there, because in a previous tweet by him on 11/28/21, he specifically stated that he was still with DeMarco Murray and he was still with OU. So what does this mean, right? Well, he's a dynamic two-way player. He plays wide receiver and safety. It's important to note that he prefers to play wide receiver. However, he's got a smart IQ, he's physical, he's got good coverage, good awareness, strong hands, and a good reach. There's a very good possibility that when he met with Brent Venables and Jeff Lebby, they decided his talents would be better on the defensive side of the ball, as that is where a lot of people say that he should play in his college career. Usually you don't see a lot of two-way athletes in college like that, but it is potential. So it is possible that Brent Venables and that team said, hey, we want you to play safety. That's what we're going to recruit you for. And Lincoln Riley and Malachi Nelson were over here recruiting him as a wide receiver to USC, telling him, hey, you're going to be a superstar. We can put together these NIL packages for you. You should come play for us, and we're not going to make you play safety. That would have probably been more intriguing to him. So let me know where you guys think he's going to commit. But this one hurts a little bit more for Oklahoma because it is just another decommitment in this 2023 class. Again, following 5-star quarterback Malachi Nelson, 5-star athlete Makai Lemon, 5-star wide receiver Brandon Ennis, 4-star running back Trayon Webb, and now you have a 4-star wide receiver in Deandre Moore Jr. However, there is still light at the end of the tunnel for the Sooners because we still have the opportunity to go out there and get great players, whether it's Overton, whether it's David Hicks, Ruben Owens, Nicholas Harbor, Jaden Hell. All those guys are 5-stars. Some of them are on the defense, some of them are on the offense, and those are going to be guys that I think Brent Venables can go in there and win, and Todd Bates. Todd Bates is a great recruiter. And, the other thing is, stars don't always matter, and I think sometimes we get too wrapped up in the fact that, hey, this guy's a 5-star, he's going to be great. Well, Brent Venables is very good at taking talent from the least and getting the most out of it and turning these guys into stars. And I think he's going to do that same thing here at the University of Oklahoma because that's what we've seen him do before, and then we saw him do at Clemson. So let me know where you guys think Deandre Moore Jr. is going to land. What are your guys' thoughts?